1.
This is a Century 24-hour mechanical timer. Before using the timer, you will need to set up the clock. Turn the dial clockwise and align the current time with the black arrow. To program a schedule, push down a single pin for every 15 minutes of time. Now, if you want a timer to give power between 11 a.m. and 12 noon, push down all 4 pins between 11 and 12. Plug the timer into the power socket and then connect your household appliance to the timer. Slide the red color switch down to activate the timer. Power will now turn on according to the pin configuration. Slide the red color switch up to deactivate the timer. However, the power will always be on in this position. This timer can be used for television, table lamps, kitchen appliance, iron, heater, Christmas tree lighting, electric fan, and many other usage. Please remember your appliances must be in on position in order for the timer to work properly.
2.
Today, I'm going to show you this really cool product called Sugru. They're sponsoring this video and sent me some to try. It's a moldable glue that feels like Play-Doh. It's really easy to mold it with your hands. It sticks to just about anything, and overnight it turns into a flexible rubber. So you can use it to fix and make all sorts of things. For instance, if you've got a charger cable which is starting to fray, or maybe you want to protect it before it breaks, wrap some Sugru around the cable, mold it into shape, and leave it to set. After 24 hours, it'll be strong and flexible again, and far more durable. If you've got a hole in the uppers of your shoes, you can smear in some Sugru to stop it getting any bigger and make them waterproof again. You can use it to do fun things, like customize your keys. And try experimenting with things to give it a texture. Or you can try getting creative and think of clever ideas to solve your storage problems. And you can use tape to keep things in place while the Sugru sets. Then, after 24 hours, remove the tape and it'll be set strong all by itself. And because it sticks to smooth things as well, like tiles and porcelain, you really can use it for all sorts of things.
3.
Amazon's all-new Echo is smaller, cheaper, and promises better sound than before. But with all the competition today and even more in the pipeline, the second-generation Echo needs to prove it's worth your money. Amazon highlights the Echo's music playing smarts and audio quality, saying the speaker uses Dolby processing for crisp vocals and dynamic bass response, in addition to a 2.5-inch woofer and 0.6-inch tweeter. That all sounds great on paper, but in reality the new Echo sounds flat. Vocals are indeed crisp, but music in general lacks bass, and instruments tend to fade into the background. As much as I prefer Alexa as a DJ, I find myself playing music through the home instead. It just sounds much better. The new Echo has 7 microphones and noise cancellation so it can hear you better, and based on my testing, it does that well. I was most impressed by how the speaker can hear me over the music it is playing, something the Google Home struggles with. Amazon speaker can also hear me from a distance, even when I was in another room facing away from it. As an assistant, Alexa is very capable. Not only can she control my smart home devices, like turning my lamps on and off, but she can also take notes, make shopping lists, buy stuff on Amazon, and more.
I added bread to your shopping list.
I particularly appreciate Alexa's ability to answer follow-up questions as if she were carrying a real conversation. When I asked for movie suggestions in my area, she not only told me what films were playing, but also asked me what theaters and timings I preferred. I could ask follow-up questions, and Alexa generally answered accurately. I can also use the Echo to call and send messages to other Alexa-enabled devices. I had fun chatting with my colleague Chris Velasco, who received my dictated messages as both texts and audio files.
4.
This is not the future I was promised. Wi-Fi routers are dumb machines, and they make us act like dumb people.
Have you tried unplugging it for 30 seconds?
Yes, we unplugged it. These machines worked just fine a decade ago when I only had one computer. But now my house has more connected devices than I can even count. I want a modern Wi-Fi network that's reliable and consistent wherever I am in the house. A network that's fast and secure. A network that keeps kids like my nephew out of harm's way. Enter Luma, an intelligent Wi-Fi system that actually delivers on the promise of fast, reliable internet. It surrounds you with Wi-Fi using technology that was previously only available to large companies. You put one here, another one there. Immediately, you're up and running. We call it Surround Wi-Fi. Luma's smart enough to know things like what devices you're using, what networks are interfering, and where potential problem spots are. So it can make smart decisions to get you the fastest data everywhere. And of course, no network should be without a good security system. I can easily grant people access to my network and just as easily revoke it. And speaking of that, I can rest easy knowing that Luma has modern parental controls, so I can limit the kid to G-level websites and monitor to make sure he's not up to any shenanigans. I can even set time limits or pause the internet, like during dinner time.
Yay, awesome.
Here, go plug this in. I love you. Speed, safety, security. This is the future I was promised.
5